Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Trek Online. So it's been a couple days now since I have recorded a part for this series. Before we get started, a couple things. So they have, according to their patch notes, I haven't actually checked to see if it is in fact true, they've increased the lunge distance on the Blade of Stovokor here, which is that blade we get as a Klingon recruit, or excuse me, the Bat'leth of Stovokor. I don't know why I was thinking Blade of Stovokor. Which is that Bat'leth that we got as a result of being a Klingon recruit. They've also, according to them, again, I haven't double checked to see if this is true, for the M'Chala, however it's pronounced, refit tier 6 bird of prey here that we're using, which is again another reward for being a Klingon recruit and completing certain actions. They have apparently fixed it so that this ship, if you dismiss it on a character, you are in fact able to reclaim it. I had mentioned, I think it was in the last part, that if you had dismissed this ship, you were not allowed to reclaim it. Since then, they've now apparently fixed it. Again, I haven't double checked to see if that is in fact true, so I don't actually know that for certain. But yeah, they've supposedly fixed it. Also, that last mission, the House Always Wins, basically starting with that mission, we are in uncharted territory for me when it comes to these remade missions. I had created an alt shortly after Year of Klingon began and they started releasing these remasters of the missions for KDF characters. The last one that character played was Bringing Down the House. So, like I said, basically starting with last week's episode, because I'm assuming these are going to go up every week. Starting with that episode, basically we're in uncharted territory. I remember general concepts, and it's not like they completely rewrote missions. It's mostly updating textures and things like that. The missions themselves are basically the same missions. So yes, now I don't know for certain if Mars Bringer of War and Alpha have actually gone through the content remasters. Same with these 3 missions in Fakiri Return. I don't know if these missions have actually gone through the remasters yet. I think they have, but don't quote me on that. I actually do not know off the top of my head. So if any of these missions haven't, I might replay the mission down the line afterwards, just to show it off, the remastered version, but I think they're done now with the remasters of the content. But again, I do not actually know that for certain, so do not quote me on that. But let's go in and begin. Mars, the Bringer of War. A Federation ship is a tempting target, but the information within holds the key to an even greater prize.
Kavan, warrior. I bring news from the war, and an opportunity for honor and glory. We recently took the Alhena system from the Federation in battle. In response, Starfleet has sent a task force to take it back. Our forces may not be enough to repel their counterattack. Alhena is an important system. I will not see it fall back into Federation hands. Join me there, and we will teach Starfleet what happens when you defy the Klingon Empire!
Very well. No really worthwhile rewards at the end of the day.
Everything we do is for the...
Let's go ahead, transwarp on over there. So, Alhena, Gamma Geminorum, probably mispronounced that, is a trinary blue star system on the edge of Klingon space. It is also the site of Federation military development. Due to its proximity to Boreth, it is considered an important strategic site by the Klingon Empire. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but that doesn't quite look like a trinary blue star. Yeah. That's not a trinary blue star, but whatever, sure. And I mean, we know they can do binaries. Which one is it? I think it's the Nemesis system up here is a binary star system. You actually do see 2 stars up there. And I think there is a trinary somewhere out here that actually does have 3 stars. So it's a little bit interesting that this one, they didn't decide to actually, you know, give it the little bit of time and redo that and actually have it be a trinary. But apparently they decided not to do that.
There is an incoming hail from the station's commander.
On screen.
Good. More warriors to join the battle against these Starfleet thieves. This was Imperial space for centuries, until the Khitomer Accords gave it to the Federation. A mistake we have corrected, as you can see.
It appears Starfleet disagrees with your claim, Commander.
Bah! Let them whine like newborn targs. I have but one answer for them. Glorious battle! Join the fight, and we can litter the stars with the wreckage of their ships!
Fight well and with honor. Kapla. And cloak, and yeah, let's go for these guys real quick. We got friendlies over here. Those guys, we can get them next time. Oh shit, that was... They died much faster than I anticipated. Oh, and that's the Intel battle cruiser that you can buy as part of one of the packs that I don't remember what it's actually called off the top of my head. I don't recall that being the ship that flies with you here. When I played this on my Orion way back in the day. Fire. Nope. Nope. Cloak. Not because I can't fight them, but because, you know, I want to get my frickin' ambush kills. And I did not actually press the button. Okay, that didn't actually hurt as much as I expected it to. Wait, were you reinforcements or were you always there? I don't recall seeing you.
Battleship. Disable it. There may be valuable command data on board.
Yeah, this one's ooh, Jesus, this one's a disable, so we're not gonna bother cloaking. Let me turn, damn you. Come on. Oh, nope. Here we go.
Starfleet vessel is dead in space.
We'll just, fly around in front of the bridge module.
They are disabled and at our mercy. Now is the time to strike. Let us board the vessel and seize anything useful while we can.
That way they can know who it is that screwed them up. Agreed. I will lead the boarding party myself.
I hope you are ready for a fight. Despite what you may have heard, most Starfleet are not cowardly weaklings. They will defend their vessel like warriors born.
Thanks for the heads up. I've fought Federation ground forces before, boarding parties even. Thanks for the reminder, Command. But I think I got this. Let's board the USS DeWitt. Oh shit, we're jumping right into this.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage.
Straight to the bridge, huh? And knock out the captain.
See what the human knows while I search their computer for intel.
Very well, come in. Speak, human.
If you're going to kill me, get it over with. If you're waiting for me to beg for my life, not going to happen.
You have a warrior spirit, Captain.
What's the Klingon saying? Better to die on our feet than live on our knees. That works for us too, you know.
I don't know what it is, but his eyes just look very weird. They're a red. I don't recall you being able to make your character's eyes red. It also is very unnatural looking. But whatever. Answer my questions and you will die with honor, Captain.
He's stalling, buying time for his security teams to storm the bridge. The turbo lifts approach as we speak. Guard the entrances while I extract intelligence data from their computers.
Prepare for battle. Kapla.
Enemy targets on center.
I'm like, I'm not seeing anybody. This isn't a turbo lift, guys. No, there's no turbo lift here. I'm pretty sure both of these lead out to hallways of various types.
Enemy targets.
Hey.
Enemy combat.
Okay. Did I just do an attack while in midair? Oh, you're still alive. I really couldn't tell. Any more? Yeah, and I heard beaming in.
Enemy targets on center.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not noticing a significant difference in the lunge distance, but then again, I don't use melee weapons often enough to really know.
My invasion of their computer systems has been very successful. I have found security command codes and transponder IDs for the Sol system.
The very heart of the Federation.
Indeed, we can do glorious deeds with this information. Deeds worthy of song and memory. Come, let us return to the ship. There is no glory to be found in a Starfleet brig.
Very well, return to my ship. Leave the captain here.
The Starfleet vessel is too heavily damaged to be of any more use to the Empire.
Indeed.
Your orders? Do you wish to scuttle it, or leave its warriors to fend for themselves?
Let's see. We can give them a warrior's death. Or they fought with honor, leave them to their fate. Yay. They fought well and with honor. Leave them to their fate.
Opportunities like this do not present themselves often. I suggest we contact the High Council and discuss the best course of action.
Agreed. Open a secure channel.
Very well. I have Chancellor Jempak standing by.
On screen.
You have done well today, warriors. Such boldness should be rewarded. Though an assault on Earth would be glorious, I believe there is a greater chance for success in attacking a critical Federation war asset, the Utopia Planitia shipyards. Utopia Planitia is Starfleet's main ship repair and construction facility. Any lasting damage there could hinder the Federation war effort greatly. Yes, that will be your target. It is only fitting that you will find glory at a planet named for a god of war.
Indeed, Chancellor.
You must act quickly. It will not be long before Starfleet learns of your success and what you have taken from them. If there are warriors eager to seek glory with you there, lead them to Mars for the Empire. Fight well. Fight with honor. Qapla'!
We should approach the starbase. Some of the warriors there may wish to join us in battle once more.
I imagine most of them will want to join us in battle. Okay, I can't zoom anymore. But then that's still zoomed out a little too far for my liking there, to be honest.
It is an honor to heed your call to battle. We answer it gladly. Soon, Starfleet will pay the price for defying the immortal Empire. It will be glorious!
The Immortal Empire. I didn't realize this was Star Wars now.
All ships have reported in. They are ready for combat. We leave for battle at your command!
A strike this deep into Federation space has not happened in many years. If we succeed, our names will be remembered for eternity. Tamidun Bamidun!
And warp to Mars.
There it is. Mars. A harsh, scarred world. The humans named it well. We won't have time to destroy the main shipyard, but we can do considerable damage to their repair facilities.
I think they updated the Mars model with the one they used for that TFO fairly recently, where you were dealing with the synth attack on Mars from Picard. We'll have to deal with those Starfleet vessels.
Agreed. Fortunately for us, the entire Third Fleet is not present. That is a battle only a fool would seek. It would be glorious for Starfleet. No, the token force in the system will fight well, but we have the element of surprise. And we are Klingons. Victory will be ours.
Indeed.
We will also need to disable local communications. I can use the command codes we seized in battle to achieve this, but we must do it quickly. Wait too long, and every Starfleet ship in the quadrant will be summoned to aid their comrades.
Understood. Okay. They're kind of spacing it out. I kind of wish they weren't, to be honest, because they'd be a little easier for me. But, oh well.
Target shield has failed.
Break off. Getting a little too close before I can recloak. Though I'm not gonna... Well, if I just wait a little bit more. We're gonna go for these guys on the left here. Back up the frigates. Take you down. Come on. There we go. And disable communication satellite.
You are now jamming our system communications.
This is Utopia Planitia Control. All ships, scramble for defense.
Starfleet is powering up its ships. Destroy them while they are docked.
you're within range. Torpedo, switch back to you. Switch to you, fire. Almost knocked out Task Force Charlie. No, this was not Task Force Charlie. Whatever fucking Task Force this was. I guess some weird combination of alpha and whatnot. Hey guys, you know, maybe rather than sitting back there, you guys can get in and help as well. Torpedo spread. Okay, go for you. The Excelsior.
Never underestimate the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. Managed to get a distress signal out. Somehow.
Probably reconfigured a deflector array in some new and devious way.
Needless to say, every ship in the sector is coming here at maximum warp. It is time to go. Let's regroup back in Klingon space and leave Starfleet to their ugly little red planet.
Not now. I want to get this little bit of loot. Not that I care for it.
I've learned.
And now let's escape.
We are receiving communications that the Third Fleet arrived shortly after we warped out. Some of our ships did not escape, and warriors have been captured. Even now, the Federation is denying them a glorious death in battle. This cannot stand!
It sounds like you now have another plan, Command.
You know me well. Starfleet has been disrupted. Their focus will be on Mars and other critical targets in the Sol system. Ah, but a prison? They will not consider that a critical target. A host of bold warriors could stage a jailbreak.
Bold warriors such as ourselves.
Indeed. The nearest Federation holding facility is in the Gamma Okana system. If we move quickly, we can liberate our captured allies and spare them eternity in the halls of Grethor.
Do you really think they got them there that damn fast? Because, I mean, if they arrived at if the Third Fleet arrived just after we warped out and some of our guys failed to make it out, presumably there was a bit of a fight that they had to duke it out, disable ships and whatnot, to capture the crew of those vessels. They then need to get those people on board various ships, toss them in the brigs, then warp over to the Gamma Okana system or any other prisons that they proceed to take them to, drop them off, get through processing and everything, and depending on when we arrive, we could potentially be dealing with ships that are still in orbit waiting for the processing to finish, especially if we're looking at a decent number of Klingon warriors each time. Like, no, oh boy. The reality is, they probably haven't really gotten our warriors, if we're being honest, at Gamma Okana just yet. It'd probably take a little while. But whatever. Let's alter course to the Gamma Okana system. Command had an idea.
As I suspected, Starfleet is still in disarray from our attack on Mars. The advantage is ours.
What is our next move?
We must swiftly disable the security measures around the station so we can beam aboard and stage the jailbreak.
All hands, prepare for battle. You are the closest. I think that one might have just barely counted, maybe. We'll take care of that guy when we come back around. Disable security measures.
The facility is sending a distress signal. I will try to jam it. Keep working.
Okay. You want to come for me? That's fine. Saves me the trouble of going to you. Okay, here is security array number 2. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decloak. At least from what I recall, you have to wait a little bit before you can decloak and to actually get the ambush ability. I don't know how much it is. I think it's something like 5 seconds. Okay, and now let's go ahead and get security array 3. Come on, there we go.
More Starfleet ships. Eliminate them.
Very well. For some reason, I remember needing to do a mission like this in a shuttle at one point, but I don't actually recall if I'm just misremembering something. Damn, your shields are holding up quite nicely. Especially for an escort.
Success! Our efforts have cleared a small sensor hole in the station's defenses. We can exploit this weakness and beam into the facility. My readings indicate we won't be far from the security area where our allies are being held.
Good. Nope. That's fine. Good. Boarding party. Prepare for combat.
Ready to transport. On your signal.
Sure. I mean, I could just shoot the door. That's right frickin' there. I mean, it's right there. Just give it a nice shot, and then we jump out of the cargo. Wow. Okay, we got a frickin' hatch at the bottom of the ship. Not even an actual like ramp or anything, or even a door. We've got a hatch at the bottom of the ship for boarding and I guess getting off if we do it that way. Okay, whatever. Yep, let's go, command. Let's beam down.
Several Klingon life signs. The warriors are being held in cells nearby.
We will not leave this place without them. Move out. Well, they apparently were expecting us, command. Somehow they knew exactly where we would jump in.
Contact. Engaging hostile.
I really wish the frickin' auto target worked better. Or do I just not have you set to auto target when on attack? I need to double check that. Options, controls. Only attack if target selected. I mean, that's kind of yes.
Intruder alert.
Select attacker if attack target, yes. Yeah, select auto target on attack. Maybe it's not working because tab select off-screen targets wasn't working, though that doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense, if we're being honest. Because that should only affect tab, not select auto target on attack. But select auto target on attack didn't seem to really be working all that well. And that's tab targeting distance again. That shouldn't matter for this, but Cryptic is not always the best with labeling stuff properly, so who the hell knows. Okay, we're not going that way.
Enemy target on center. Enemy combatant.
And maybe it's also just because it's a melee weapon. Oh shit, okay, quite a few, you guys. You're still alive, really? I expected you to be dead, but apparently not. Come in. Where are you running to? Okay, I know what happened now. Some idiot got himself stuck in one of the cells. Let's open the cell.
Okay. Main controls are locked. There are secondary consoles at either side of this cell block. We can use them to override the security fields there.
Understood. Oh good, you guys got them. And I can't loot that till we open, of course. Okay, hack northern block controls.
I will not die caged like a Hadebach. I will die a warrior's death.
Yes, yes. And get the southern cell block.
Come out, Starfleet!
Starfleet engineers
Come and see how a true warrior
detected
fights!
our actions and created a scattering field to stop us from beaming out.
Sorry, Command, I couldn't hear you over one of these guys that we freed talking. What was that? Oh, Starfleet detected our actions and created a Oh, hello!
Enemy target on center. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Did not see that coming. We need a new escape plan now, before they start beaming people in on top of us again.
There is a cargo transport. It is not far from here, but it is currently blocked by a security field. We must seize a control station so we can drop that field. At that point, we can use the cargo transporter to escape.
Cunning as always, Command. Let's go. Yep. I get the feeling this is where that whole flying in a shuttle thing comes from my memory. I think that's where it's coming from. Oh, quite a few people in here, it looks like.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Okay, yeah, lunge. As long as you have a target, the lunge seems to work. The issue is that if you don't have a target, melee weapons don't automatically try to select a target, it seems. So you're stuck relying on the tab targeting or manually selecting a target yourself constantly, which is annoying to say the least, which this is probably one of the reasons why I don't use melee weapons all that often. They don't really work as well as I would like. Let's deactivate the transporter room force field.
This time, Starfleet. Not this time. Ha! It is done. The field is down, and the path to the cargo transporter is clear.
Well done. Follow me, warriors. We have an Orion who is a very pale green. Interesting. Okay, this way, and if we just go now, we'll ignore these guys, but that wouldn't be true Klingon fashion.
Enemy targets on center.
We'll leave that. I don't really care to go and get it. Where'd the other guys? I think they got stuck back there. Oh well, we don't need them.
Ah, miserable Starfleet Takek!
What is it now, Kamen?
Starfleet Kotal is devious, more than Feklar himself. But he will not win this time. If I narrow the annular confinement beam... Yes!
Chagrin, Thrak, why are you coming from all the way down that corridor that we did not go down except to glance down it? Come in, we are running out of time. Can we leave or not?
We can, but only one person at a time. Hold the line while I control the evacuation.
Prepare for battle, Kapla. Not very efficient. Okay, clearly I'm misremembering something, because, yeah, never mind. He said cargo transporter, I was thinking, you know, a shuttle.
Warrior is away. Second warrior transported.
Okay, this seems like it's a decent-ish place to be able to get a bunch of ground kills. Or melee kills. So I think Partisans might still be better, because at least there you can get infinite spawning enemies.
Halfway there.
Wow, you're going pretty fast for, you know, only one person at a time.
Three left.
Don't forget about us, Command. Why are you guys coming down here? Why are you guys coming down here?
2 to go.
Wait, is there progress tied to me killing waves of Federation? Because if so, that's
Only one more.
kind of annoying, to be honest. But that's the vibe I'm getting.
All warriors have been evacuated.
No, looks like it's not tied to that. It just seemed like it was. Because it seemed like each time I finished a wave, there was one guy who went.
The prisoners have been evacuated, and I managed to foil our personal Starfleet Feklar. We can all beam out now.
Not now. Quick thing to check real quick. I mean, I'll take that, yes, but that's not the main thing I'm looking for. That's Blood of the Empire and that's Destiny, okay. I was just kind of curious if, I was maybe somehow missing something that was supposed to happen this mission for, objectives I'm supposed to complete here, but nope, turns out I'm not. So let's go, Command.
Prisoners have been... More enemy ships have arrived, led by the USS Challenger. This may be a battle we cannot win, my friend.
It seems that Starfleet wants a word on screen.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. We'll be making our stand here, and we will hold the line.
I do not fear your famous name or your vessel. Try to die well, Starfleet.
All ships, this is LaForge. Fire at will.
To battle for the Empire! Kapla!
Warning, ship is under attack.
Can you not launch torpedoes at me out when I cloak? Thank you. Okay. The Centaur here managed to hold out quite nicely. And LaForge kind of sucks at fighting, apparently.
Save as soon as possible.
Because a frigate outlasted him. And I didn't even focus fire him.
Course laid in. We can leave on your order.
Let's get out of here, Command. And report to command.
Word of our success is spreading throughout the Empire and the Federation. We have inspired our fellow warriors and given pause for thought to our enemy. It was a good day, my friend. A glorious day. You have proven yourself to be a warrior of singular quality. Know that I may call on you again when the Empire has need of such a warrior. Until that day, fight well and with honor. Qapla'!
I'll take the disruptors, not that I'll use them.
Everything. Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Okay, I'll go and talk to you real quick. By that I mean I'll just do it from here. We got a Gorn. We got an alien. Or an engineer. I mean... I got what? 3 tactical, 2 science, an engineer. I got a new person as well. You, I think you were. Another engineer. Science. 2 more science, a tactical. So I got 2 engineers, 2 science, and a tactical. It all sort of evens out in the end. So the question is just, what do I want? The reality is I don't think any of you have anything I particularly care about. I'll just take the engineer. But I don't think she's actually going to be entering servers anytime soon. If at all. Let's go ahead and slap that kit in. And the rest of this stuff can be sold. Because the rest of it I do not care about at all. That's actually quite a bit of junk. Okay, I'll deal with the skills next time. Don't really care enough to pay too much attention to these, so I'm just gonna toss people into them, because hey, it's a little bit of experience. In theory, I should be focusing on the marauding, because there's an objective to get to rank 4 marauding, which will take a while. More time than I would generally like, to be honest, but yeah. Oh, you had some stuff. Okay, that's that. Okay, so that'll be it for this part. I will see you all next time when we will do, what is it? Alpha. Dangers lurk in a remote jungle deep in Romulan territory. Will you be the predator or the prey? Which is the last mission in the Warzone arc. Yeah, these arcs are all fairly short. This is what? 5, 4, and then 3, and that's it for unique content. We are actually already almost done. And assuming all these have gotten all of their remakes and whatnot done, we won't be coming back. Not because I don't enjoy them, but just, you know, I'm not going to re-record any of them. But on the off chance that any of these have not gotten remastered yet, when those do, I will replay through them. But like I said earlier on, I think all of them have gotten their remakes. So I don't think that's likely to be we're gonna have to go and do that at all. But yeah, so I will see you all in the next part or in the next video it is on the channel that you watch. But until then, as always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you all next time. But until then, Qapla'.